Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. More Clash made today, and in this video we're going to be talking about positioning and the AI movement inside the game. A lot of people say that once the troops are dropped, it's a matter of luck if you're going to hit or which way the troops are going to go, but by analyzing these videos we can actually get a determination so we can better plan where we're putting our troops inside the game. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget, like and subscribe. Yes, I know the name's weird, but it's just my gamer tag. Now I'm doing a pretty common tactic here. There's tiles on the board, so I'm lining my Spirit Goblin and Magic Archer in line with the enemy's tile. But take a look what the enemy does right here. He's going to dodge both of my attacks from those guys and go right to my Shield Maiden. Let's take another look at how that went. First, my positioning. We have the healing tile, so we want to put one of our troops on there. Ideally, we want to put one of our higher hit point troops so we don't lose them in the first hit. Then we have the Spirit Goblin, who's going to use his Clash shoot directly across, so I'm lining that up inside the tile. And then to have the Magic Archer behind it, just to give it a little bit extra kick. And we want to make sure the Magic Archer is behind the Spirit Goblin, just in case they have a Spirit Goblin too. We don't lose our Magic Archer because he's a much more valuable troop than the Spirit Goblin. And the enemy has the Giant Skeleton, the Monk, and the Dark Goblin out on their side. With the positioning of the Giant Skeleton, the Monk either has one of two ways to go. Head towards the Spirit Goblin and turn heading towards the Shield Maiden, or go behind the Skeleton and then hit the Shield Maiden. And as we saw, he went behind, dodging both my attacks from the Spirit Goblin and the Magic Archer. Now, what could I have done different on this? Well, simply by sliding my Spirit Goblin up one tile, it would then make him the closest troop to the Monk and cause both of my hits from the Spirit Goblin and the Magic Archer. So with going through this situation, we now know how the AI is going to work for the Monk, and we now know how to correct this in a future battle. One of the difficult parts of this game is not knowing what troops the enemy has, and when they place a new one out there, there's not much we can do until next round. So take the Miner for example. They're going to go all the way to the back row and then start doing damage to our squishy troops. So how do we counter this? Well, we're going to take all those squishy troops and move them up one row. And then we're going to take a melee champ and put them behind those. But we want to kind of build a little bit of a wall with those squishy troops, so we're delaying the time that barb has to get to the front of the line, which will in turn cause them to turn around and start attacking the Miner. If I would have moved my Magic Archer and Wizard over one tile, then my barb would only have one direction to go. This one here is just more knowing how the AI works. Notice how the Magic Archer and the Count are as far as they can be, and notice how the Count is going to walk straight until he crosses in the enemy lines, and then he's going to zigzag back and forth. In the next battle, my enemy threw out an Electro Wizard, and I know from facing against E-Wizzes before, they usually like to pop them in the corner. This enemy here wasn't moving a lot of their troops around, so I planned they were probably going to keep the E-Wiz in the same spot. The next battle came, and I was able to hit them both with the Spirit Goblin and the Magic Archer and did some massive damage to them. But now my thought was, they know that I know they're there, they're probably going to move them over to the other corner. So once again, I moved the troops over there, and bam, we got them again. So guys, this is going to be it for the video today. If this is something you enjoyed, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll make some more videos kind of going over the AI and some of the positioning inside the game. Other than that, don't forget, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.